Yo, what is up everyone? It's your boy Peeps back from Peeps Aim, and today I am showing you guys 5 ways to make the most of your Cronus Zen. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So the first step you can take to make sure your Cronus Zen is running to its fullest capabilities is to make sure you have all the settings correct in Zen Studio. So for this, just open up your Zen Studio like over here and then head over to your device tab. It's the 4th tab on the top of the Zen Studios. Over here you will see all of these different settings. What you want to do is just copy and paste all of these settings into your device tab in your Zen Studios. It's very important that you have enabled PS Remote Play on, because this way you can bypass Fortnite's kick system and you can play without being kicked mid-game. And yeah, that was it for the first step. It's really easy, really simple to do, and yeah, let's just get on straight to the second step. Going on to step number 2. This is again really simple, really easy. Just head over to the compiler tab and drag and drop your script into the compiler tab, as you can see over here. Now you will see a bunch of different settings, different keybinds that you can set, your dead zone, your mods that you want to use, and it's really simple what you have to do now. Just make sure that these are all correct. So what you want to do is just make sure that all of these keybinds overmatch your in-game settings. So make sure you actually edit with L3. If you don't, just change it over here. For example, I edit with, I don't know, PS4 left. I'll just change over here and you see it will go green if you have it correctly in here. So I edit with L3, so I'm going to leave that with L3. And up here you can see all the mods that you can turn on or off. It's really easy. If you want to turn this off, just type in false, obviously correctly, and there you go. It will turn green again. If you want to use it, just turn it on to true. It's as simple as that. And down here you will also see the dead zone. For example, I use dead zone 11, so I'm going to change that over here to dead zone 11. And yeah, it's as simple as that. All scripts will have these settings that you will have to modify to your own likings, and it literally takes like maybe a minute. When you buy my custom script, everything will already be correctly installed and set, so you don't have to mess with these. But yeah, most scripts, they have these settings that you have to change, and it takes a minute. So that was step number 2. Let's just get straight on to step number 3. Okay guys, and now for step number 3. This one is more just common sense. It's really easy. It's just to use an actual good script. There are so many scripts out there that don't actually do shit for your Zen. It's funny how many scripts exist that don't do anything for your Zen. And just make sure you have an actual script that makes the best of your Zen, that actually works, that has everything already installed on it, so you don't have to mess with it. Okay, just make sure you use a good scripts, and yeah, it's the easiest way to avoid any headaches you have with your Cronus Zen. It's as simple as that. And yeah, that's it for step number 3. It's just to stop using shit scripts. There you go. And now moving on to step number 4. This is again really simple, like all the other steps in this video. Guys, it's really easy to not mess up your Zen, okay? Just follow this video. The next step you can take to make sure your Zen is working correctly is just use the correct cables. I don't know why so many people don't know which cable to use. It's really easy. For example, when you want to program your Zen, just use the programming cable up here. That's the only cable you need to put a Zen script onto your Zen. And then when you want to actually play your game, use the A1 right here, the primary controller. Use that cable right here, and then use the console PC cable up here. It's as easy as that, guys. Just use the correct cables. If you're still confused, I'll put a picture up on screen right now of how it should look for either one. And yeah, just orient yourself on that and it will be really easy, trust me. And yeah, that's it for step number 4. Now let's move on to step number 5. And now for the last step in this video. This is again simple. Just head over to your settings tab. Go over here to your controller settings and just make sure everything is set correctly according to your script. So for example, I said I play on 11 dead zone, so I'm going to go over here and make sure that the right stick is actually on 11 dead zone. Now it doesn't matter which left stick dead zone you have. This is just your walking dead zone, I guess, for your left stick, so it doesn't really matter as much, but the right stick is the one that's actually going to be abused through the Zen, so that's the one that you have to make sure is actually on the correct dead zone according to your script. Now maybe your script doesn't have a dead zone setting in it. In that case, just use what dead zone you prefer, and yeah, just use whatever settings you want. For example, I use 43, and these are all my settings for anyone who's always asking. I use linear, but you can also use expo. And yeah, this is again really simple. Every script should work with any setting. It's as simple as that. Everyone always asks me for my settings, the best settings for that script, but the truth is it doesn't really matter what script you use. It just really matters what dead zone you use. The lower dead zone you have, the more shake your controller will have. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, you can use any settings with any script and it should work. And that's it for the 5 steps. It's really simple. Just make sure you have all of these set up correctly and your Zen will be on a great path to success. It's as simple as that. I know I said simple so many times in this video, but that is because this is really so simple. And that was it. So if you have any questions, just join my Discord. If you want to buy my scripts, peepsaim.com or in the description again. And yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.